the midday today, the 3rd day of September 2021. The Twitter ban in Nigeria is still in effect, according to the Director of Public Affairs, Nigerian Communications Commission, Dr. Ikechukwu Adinde. Adinde said that there had been no communication from the Ministry of Information to lift the ban. The NCC had sent a memo to mobile network operators and internet service providers to block access to Twitter. Operators and internet service providers to block access to Twitter for the ban imposed by the federal government to take effect. The Nigerian National Petroleum Commission on Thursday said that concerted efforts by the corporation and some federal agencies to tackle the challenge of smuggling of petroleum products have been hindered by existing huge price differences in pump price of petrol in Nigeria and neighboring countries. The group managing director of NNPC, Mele Kyari, said this during a presentation at an interactive session by the Joint Senate Committee on the 2022-2024 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework and Fiscal Strategy paper. The Naira plunged to a fresh record low against the dollar, the British pound sterling and euro on Thursday amid the lingering scarcity of foreign exchange in Nigeria. The value of the Naira fell against the US currency at both the parallel market and the investors and exporters foreign exchange window. The local currency, which stood at 526 Naira per dollar on Tuesday, fell to 530 Naira per dollar at the parallel market on Thursday from 528 Naira per dollar on Wednesday. The Naira dipped to 720 against the pound at the parallel market from 717 per euro on Wednesday, while the euro rose to 620 Naira from 616 Naira on Wednesday. The Nigerian Bulk Electricity Trading PLC has revealed that market receipts remitted by distribution companies in June 2021 amounted to 26.81 billion naira. NBET also disclosed in a statement issued on Thursday that the top 3 remitters were Eco Disco, Abuja Disco, and Port Harcourt Disco, with 93.4%, 86.6%, and 76.4% respectively. The statement titled NBET names Eco Disco as the highest remitter in the June 2021 market receipt for grid distributed electricity said the remitted fund had been disbursed to the generating companies in proportion to their invoices. The Fiscal Responsibility Commission has called on the Nigerian Shippers Council to build its capacity and improve on remitting its operations surplus in a timely manner or be shamed. Chairman of the FRC, Victor Muruako, made the call in Lagos on Thursday at workshop on the Fiscal Responsibility Act organized for the Shippers Council. Murako said that the commission had overseen the payment of 1.57 trillion naira into the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the federal government over the past years as operating surplus from government corporations. According to him, the agency is still battling with a shortfall of about 1.5 trillion naira. The Senate has assured Nigerians that it is making efforts to reduce drastically the 5.6 trillion naira which the federal government proposed to borrow in 2022. The regime of the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, had in the 2022 to 2024 medium-term expenditure and fiscal strategy paper being considered by both chambers of the National Assembly, proposed to borrow the amount in order to fund the budget deficit. The Director General of the Debt Management Office, Patience Oniha, however, appeared before a joint Senate committee working on the MTEF FSP on Wednesday and declared that the over 90% of the nation's revenue being spent to service debt was no longer sustainable. The federal government has presented new conditions of service and improved salary scale to the National Identity Management Commission as approved by the Federal Executive Council. The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Issa Pantami, made the formal presentation to the board and management of NIMC in Abuja on Thursday. This was contained in a statement. Digital economy sector applauds Pantami as NIMC gets new conditions of service and improved salary scale issued by the minister's spokesman, Uwa Suleiman, on Thursday. This is the news, midday news from your number one business radio, Broadstreet Radio. I am Otusi James Chuku. It's still Broadstreet Radio, your number one business radio. And still to come is the Nigerian web series with Regina after a short while. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. Follow and like our page on Facebook at Broadstreet Radio NG. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Broadstreet Radio NG on YouTube. Join the conversations on our Instagram handle at Broadstreet Rad, and also check out our website www.broadstreetradio.com. Enjoy the rest of the day. It's still Broadstreet Radio, your number one business radio.